perform. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lênnn Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Pull it. He's looking wide. And this is Dembele. Thuram calmly anticipates. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is a promising build-up. Beckham picks it up out wide. Pings in across. Maldini gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Araujo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Strokes it back. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nedved. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's rising! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nedved. Now it's Dembele. Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Nedved. Threads one in. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Opts to play it back. Now it's Dembele. Ball's gone out of play. Ferdinand. And it's Bellingham. To Beckham. And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Nedved. Vitinha. And this is Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely, and Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The keeper's ball. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's a shade optimistic. And he was quick to react. Now it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. Pullet is herring after that one. Beckham. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Araujo.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Vitinha. That's good vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Beckham. Bellingham is onto this. Beckham has the space to scheme. And that should get the job done. Played out to the left flank. Pullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Space for him to turn and look. Vitinha!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now, can they get him away? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Pullet. Beckham finding himself in space. And it's turned away. And it's a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
This is their second corner of the game.
Ronaldo. Number 13, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 19, David Beckham. Number 6, Ruud Gullit. Number 5.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Arsenal have their third corner.
Number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 10.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 41,
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Bale. Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played with finesse. And it's a goal kick. De Jong, a player who needs no introduction. Veron. And it's Messi. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Bale finds himself offside. Cannavaro. And it's Veron. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's Vieira. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. And he's gone backward here. This looks promising. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Veron promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Rodri. Haaland tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's shifting through the gears here. De Jong. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Veron. Haaland. Some intricate passes. Drogba! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking... So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Timber. This might spell danger.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
It's a sweeping cross. Ferdinand with the clearance. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ferdinand getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's to Paul. And this is Aguero. Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. He's having a hit! That's got him rattled. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Van der Ven. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Strokes it back. And it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back.
He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham.
Newcastle always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That is good strength. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. De Paul. Great work on the overlap. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nunez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
15 minutes till half-time. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now that looks a decent ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Hullet. Hullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good climb! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nunez! And that is wildly off target. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Henderson. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Hello, everybody.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And the shot! He's got a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Timber tries to play it through. Will play through for the wide man. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied at the last.
Newcastle certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Timber. Messi. And it's Vieira. Oh, delightful ball. And he's gone looking... That's rather hopeful. And he's missed it.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Substitution for Newcastle, number 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 22, Jude Bellingham.
Cristiano Ronaldo, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Number 7.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Bellingham. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Number 18.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The attendances for this match is 29,514.
Vieira. Ibrahimovic. That's destined for the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kimmich. Ferdinand makes the interception. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kimmich. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So we have movement on both benches. Ronaldo is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Drogba. That's Thuram. Zanetti. And it's Beckham. Beckham. And he's being shifted off it. Haaland. And this is Drogba! He's put it wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Time and again they are repelled. Rice.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Zanetti. Kimmich. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Jordan Henderson. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. Haaland. Oh, good ball. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Baron.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. Rooney.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just as...
Rummenigge! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. No, he's not getting past him there. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rummenigge concedes a free kick for that. Vieira. Ferdinand. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira does well to get it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space. And the finish! Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Good ball, good take. Neither side yet able to find the net.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's beautifully weighted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. This looks promising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. He's having a shot! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking here to chip it through. Thuram gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what...
Tries a shot! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish right from the top draw! They are purring, truly purring! That is a diamond of a goal! The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Very nicely done. Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's the end of the first 45. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Benfica, number 11.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Eto'o charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway. And that's another good win of the ball. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now he's off and running. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Good read, needed to be. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thuram calmly anticipates.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Played out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception. Bullet. Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily, engages and forces him off the ball. Bullet. And it's Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic, just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge, looking understandably energised after his goal. Rummenigge, oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue. Cristiano Ronaldo! Lam. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is great goalkeeping.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need some...
He's rising! He will be livid with himself. Bellingham. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Hullet. And he's there to get it away. And this is Eto'o. Oh, just skips past it. Eto'o! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there's a goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
17.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Seedorf. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played out to the left flank. Vieira.
Benfica have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That has been slung wide.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Number 18, Didier
Company
Drogba.
cuts it out.
Number 10,
Bale running with
Erling
intent.
Haaland. There will be 3
It's
minutes
run loose
added
here.
time.
Messi. No, it's come to nothing. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
I'm afraid to
How would
tell
you
that
summarise
we
what
are
we've seen today then,
expecting
Jim?
traffic to be
Well,
heavy
there was a
after the
distinct
final
lack
whistle
of
today.
clarity or commitment.
Signore e signori, benvenuti a San
Oh, what a
Siro.
sight this is. The
Oggi
colour,
si
the
incontrano
choreography, the
Milan
camaraderie.
e
The fans
Arsenal.
have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So straight into the action. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, it's played into the area. Out for a throw. Varane is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Del Piero. And here's Messi. Out towards the flank. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hazard. And this is Del Piero. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Gullit.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Gullit never out of the action for very long. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Gullit. Ibrahimovic. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Del Piero. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking tidy in possession here. And there's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And the finish! And again. It's a goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckham. Vieira. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Lam. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's nice. Aimed at the far side.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. Sweet feet. Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Punched away. They're urging him to shoot. And a chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Roberto Carlos.
Might want to be careful there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Plays it in low. Thuram attempts a clearance. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, played through for the wide man. They get a throw in. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Ibrahimovic is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bullet. And it's Rice. Haaland, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Lampard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Drogba. Lampard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cannavaro. That's Eze. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. Šeško, and it's Bellingham. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Impressive jump! Mbappe is flagged offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicked it back promptly. Šeško. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Hullet. And it's Hullet. And he's picked it up out wide. No outsmarting him this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out wide. Eze has the space. Shot a goal! Against the crossbar. Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Arsenal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Quick look, then plays it in. Ferdinand with the clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pressing high and with purpose. Hazard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira. Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Lahm has the space to scheme. And it's Seedorf. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Hazard. He's having a pop!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's going across. Oh! Well taken goal! Mo flags up on the far side.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Maicon. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Lahm. Oh, that's fabulous. The cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Lahm. Lovely bit of skill. Lahm. Lahm delivers. And that has been cleared. And that has left him in a heap. And he was alert to it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can he find a finish? He's got away. Now the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Chapecoense are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Sends it crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Seedorf. That's destined for the flank. Crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a header! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's in on goal. Played in by... Terrific effort! It's hit the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Threads one in, and this is Hazard. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. That's a decent clearance. Seedorf! No, just not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram is... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Público presente na partida de
Got
hoje.
that quite right.
29.830 espectadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Goes for the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump! Deftly away. Oh, that's delightful. Chapecoense have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. shifted it to the flank. That's tidy. And it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Back in possession and ready to go again. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vieira. Thuram. Ronaldo chasing after it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Good read, needed to be. Chapecoense have their third corner.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 16. Camisa 2. Maicon. Camisa 7. Camisa 11. Camisa 17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Roberto Carlos moves short.
Camisa 55.
Roberto Carlos, he leaps for it!
So
close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. It's Adriano! Goal! Chapecoense are all square. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a searching pass. Rice. And it's Götze. Knocks it out wide. Lovely feet. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. That's it. There will be time for no more. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Ibrahimovic, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Messi. Spread out to the left. Swings in across. De Gea deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's good play. Space for him to turn and look. And that has been cleared. Vieira. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Delivered low. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Lopez. Played out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Aguero. Fermin gets into a good position. Cadiolu receives it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Aguero. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aguero. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pullet does really well to win the ball there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Arsenal have taken the lead. And there's the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, sweet feet. It's made its way to him. Drive. Oh, good. It's hit the crossbar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Ronaldinho. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. they don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
This is Aguero. He's had it taken off him. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Ibrahimovic. Howson. Now it's Aguero. And this is Ronaldinho. And they win it back again. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham wants to run onto this.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Nice control. Caggiolu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no, that was never going to make it. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Drogba. Lopez. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Lopez. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Now it's Aguero. And here's Ronaldinho. Picked out grip, shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Aguero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Fermin. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
The ball goes in. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So
7,
changes afoot here, and from both
el
sides.
dorsal 11, Drogba. El dorsal 16, el dorsal 80.
It's a promising position.
El dorsal 22, Gerard.
Nicely aimed
Serán
pass.
sustituidos por
Kukçu.
el dorsal 18.
Spain do have a
el
chance to
dorsal
counter
20,
here.
El dorsal
And it's been
4,
played through.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 15.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dani Olmo. Now it's Girassi.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He is through here.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Girassi. And he welcomes it in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Deftly away. One 0 as we head towards the end. Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Girassi. Kılıçsoy, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Very much into the last knockings. He's got away. Schlotterbeck produces the perfect tackle there. Tries to play it
Habrá
through.
un minuto de descuento.
Dani Olmo. Very nicely done. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Cleared without hesitation. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Looking to play him in. He's found space here. Real chance! It's run loose. Who has another go? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Bellingham. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, good drive! Goal! Arsenal! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. Good chance here! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice control. Hazard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. And he's managed to gift it back. Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Ibrahimovic. And Hullet! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. He gave it plenty and some. Tries a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. It's played through for him. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness. Hullet. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Van Dijk. Now it's Bellingham. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham with impressive jump. Harmlessly behind. Vieira. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
Well, the first goal came from this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Beckham. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Big chance! And there's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France cut their deficit, and look... And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. He's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Ferdinand makes the interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? That's tidy. And he's whipped it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That's good play. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Crossed into the box. Varane clears without hesitation. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. So we have movement on both benches.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Seedorf.
Number 13,
Rafael Varane
Ibrahimovic.
is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Bellingham.
And the shot! And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now there's a fine ball. Rice could move up a gear here. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Gullit. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gullit really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's made its way to him. And this is Drogba. Messi. Showing good feet. That is good strength.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Look at the space here. Gullit. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Drogba. He's found space here. He has found the way through. And Messi! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Nice physical challenge. Rodgers is fouled. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Chance for a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Rice. Now it's
There will be
Haaland.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Back when it goes. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Al Nassr against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to break the deadlock. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Cafu plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
This is a promising build-up. Hullet. Ibrahimovic! Just too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Beckham. Beckham. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Deco tries to clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cafu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the...
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham ventures forward. It's come to nothing. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Turns back here, probably the best option. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Ronaldinho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Beckham. Pullet. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Pullet. He'll try from distance! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! About as smooth as it gets! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves...
It's Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Ibrahimovic! And that is doing no harm at all.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So off we go again. And the shot! Ronaldo! Superb! That It is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Deco. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pullet has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own person.
He's having a pop! It is a very, very good save.
Al Nassr are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo, and he's got the beating of his man. So much time and space here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Brilliant save from Buffon! Marcelo.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Great vision. And this is Messi. He's free, he has got space. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marcelo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira makes a dash for it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal against Arsenal.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things already rolling. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Oh, good effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's in on, takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Big moment, massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Roberto Carlos. Saliba with the slide tackle there. Pull it. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's rising! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Has another goal! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has 2. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
So can they do it again? Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Nice looking ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now there's a fine ball, shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Good strike, quite an alarm. So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, he's got that wrong. In by Gullit. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Gullit. Gullit never out of the action for very long. Spread to the right. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pele, can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Hazard. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good spread. We are into overtime. Spread out to the left. Roberto, impressive jump! And yes, it's there! Irrepressible, So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's really put himself on the line here. Hazard with the short one. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Hazard goes short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gullit, over to the right flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nesta, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Bellingham, Ibrahimovic. And this is Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Desai. Beckham. Bellingham. Oh, right place, right time.
The attendances for this match
Desai
is
did well to emerge with the
61,052.
ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram. Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, nice touch. Beckham. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! They're back within reach!
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Arsenal, it's Drogba!
Jude Bellingham. Number 11, Ruud Gullit.
Yeah,
Number 7, Karl-Heinz
he's going to be
Rummenigge.
disappointed with that.
Coming on the field, number 21.
Oh, it's a nice
Ronaldinho.
idea, but the execution was
Number 18,
lacking.
Lamine Yamal.
Now it's Messi.
Number 19.
Ronaldinho
Lionel
receives it in a wide position.
Number 23.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And the finish!
Ousmane Dembele.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And this is Drogba. He's got away. Drogba! It's bounced back off the post. And that really should have been that.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And this is Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Very nicely done. And it's Vieira. Now it's Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Messi. Now it's Yamal.
Have been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Rice. Baron is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! It's a goal! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Pirlo plays it short. Space for him to turn and look. Cristiano Ronaldo. Terrific effort! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's... It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. And a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's free, he has got space. And it's played in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Nice control. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger. He's had it taken off him. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And a header! Thuram gets it away. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pirlo! And a neat finish! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a sharp pass, looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bellingham. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's nice. Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish! They are purring, truly purring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates,
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Pirlo. Over to the right flank. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi, looking for options for movement. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. That's the end of the first 45. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, this looks sharp. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Carlos, who's set up 1 goal so far. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. Arsenal have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid has the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here, and he cuts out the supply.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Messi. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Hullet looking to add to his goal. He is through here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good alertness. And it's Hullet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Cambio de jugadores en el Arsenal. El dorsal 8, Cristiano Ronaldo. Será reemplazado por el dorsal 18, Drogba.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And here's Drogba, and here's Haaland. He's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Azar. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe, looking for the run. And this is Drogba. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of...
Oh, good climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
No, it's come to nothing. Yeah. Rice. And it's Rice. Oh, super find. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. A big, deep breath. One back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Drogba, and that's a good ball.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he get it through? That's going wide left. Strong running down that left flank. Wriggles his way through. And the shot! Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stopping. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! We thought they were done, but... That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Probing pass. Pull it. And it's Rodri. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Beckham. Pings in across. Nice interception, well timed. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit going after that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Gullit. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Can he spark a counter here? Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferdinand. And he's forced to go back to Messi. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Gerrard. Roberto Carlos has this. And a header! Harmlessly behind. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Delivered low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rodri. Gerrard. Out towards the flank. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Vieira. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. And for the first half, that is that.
Hello everyone.
Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. He's shifted it to the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's played it back. And this is Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. Hullet demonstrating his defensive quality there. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's a promising position. Beckham with the cross. Tries to get it clear. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. It's anyone's ball now. Great defending, strong and determined. Schmeichel gets it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hot shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lahm plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Hullet. Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Schmeichel gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for options for movement. And that could set him on his way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should.
Oh, great leap! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Jude Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Juan Sebastian Veron.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a searching pass. Opts for safety.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Roberto Carlos, and here's Mbappe. It's lênnnnn! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's picked it up out wide, and he whips it across. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Veron is the team's great visionary. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. He's shifting through the... And the shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that was very necessary. And it's Veron. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here.
Have been indicated.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. Vieira. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Day20. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pull it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Vieira. Now it's Bullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Benatia is there to clear.
Arsenal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. No goals as yet. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Impressive jump. And again. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So their fourth corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Messi. And it's Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri engages and forces him off the ball. That is good alertness. De Bruyne out towards the flank. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Pull it. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Decent chance! De Bruyne. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Ronaldo. That's an excellent interception. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Now he's running away. And this is Hullet. He might be in here. Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
1 minute at a time.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
And a quick reminder today.
It's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's a key interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rodri. De Bruyne.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri wins the duel this time. And this is Ronaldo. And he's got away from him. De Bruyne. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Knocks it out wide. And he lines up a cross. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! No. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rodri. Nuno Mendes. And it's Rodri. Rodri.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Bellingham. He's shifted it to the flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pullet gets into a good position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely shaped ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's a oh, good climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Number 5.
They're up to 5 corners
Jude
now.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 23.
Oh, greatly!
Juan Sebastian Veron.
And it's been hooked away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Not the most accurate pass. But it's Thuram. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
1 minute at a time.
And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
Arsenal
expectant buzz in the
against
stadium, and the
Japan.
players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Gullit. And this is Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Elects to cross. And that has been cleared. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Vieira. Nicely spread. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Saliba getting this one clear. Bergomi tries to clear. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few... Impressive jump! Goal! Arsenal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Gullit. Saliba gets across and deals with it. And this is Zola. Nice interception, well timed. There will be a throw-in. Quarter of an hour played. That has ended up in no man's land. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Luis Suarez. Cross from Zola. And that has been knocked clear. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely worked. Ibrahimovic, he has found the way through. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Brilliantly cut out. That's an imaginative pass. And he's worked it through. Cannavaro, and it's Gullit.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bale running with intent. Messi. That's good running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Pinged towards the front line. And here's Ibrahimovic. He'll try from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in. Oh, good effort. He's got a goal. Japan are level. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Shot a goal! He's scored! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. Back underway then. Oh, that's a key interception. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Bale. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Zola. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Decent chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
It's a promising position. Zola. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Beckham picks it up out wide. He has a look up. Big chance! And again! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And now he has 2. Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Zola. Oh, good ball. Takes a shot. And it's in. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Japan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet. And it's made its way to him. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic, number 19. David Beckham, number
He's
5.
found a way past.
Jude
No, he
Bellingham,
wasn't being taken in by that
number
trickery.
6. Ruud Gullit, coming on the field.
Intercepts the
number
throw.
18.
That's well read.
Didier Drogba, number 10.
And here's
Erling
Haaland.
Haaland, number 14.
Ribery.
Lionel Messi, number 41. Declan Rice,
Eze.
number 20.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Eberechi Eze,
That is good progress on the left. Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Haaland, and he's picked out the run. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Japan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ribery. Swings in across. And back out. Keeper's dealt with that. Bergomi. Ribery finding himself in space. Cannavaro tries to clear. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Rice. Can he get it through? And that is not getting there.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
Lovely feeding is such a good mover. 4 added minutes on the board. Messi is in a really good position out wide. He's had it taken off him. Ribery. And it's Vieira. And it's Gullit. Ibrahimovic. And he's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Japan have their third corner. And the keeper beats it away. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Ferdinand has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And a quick reminder today to please take
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's shifting through the gears here. This ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Messi wants to run onto this. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Varane, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Belgium always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Vieira makes a dash for it. Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Ferdinand. Neymar. And he has been fouled there. So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. He has a look up. It's out for a goal kick. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal's cross. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. He's got away. Roberto Carlos, and he lines up a cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Getting up there! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ball is over the line.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Thuram. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's heaved it away. And here's Mbappe, and it's Lam. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Ibrahimovic! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Mbappe! Cruyff! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. Bellingham. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. No, again there's no way through. Ferdinand. Neymar. He's found space here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
They've played it short. Looking tidy in possession here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. Bellingham! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Neuer punts it upfield. And he's quick to snatch it back.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's picked his way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He is through here, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pull it. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he get it through? And it's Lam. Neymar aims beyond the defence, crosses it in, cleared away. Yamal, and it's Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Always goal side. That's going wide left. He has found the way through. And that's an excellent interception. Messi. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. And he plays one through. Cruyff. Ah, such a clever touch. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Lam. Nice interception, well timed.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Jude Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Juan Sebastian Veron.
So will they make it count again? Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland, and it's Rice. And that was asking for too much. Arsenal can consider themselves just about safe now. And this is Drogba. Rice. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Veron is the team's great visionary. Veron, that looks a good ball through. He's found the way through. He's come in hard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. In with the challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance.